I would like to welcome our first contestant to the stage, Ken Krawchuk. Ken Krawchuk, loser. Loser, Ken Krawchuk.
What did you call me? No way. She's right. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, I am a loser. No, spare me your kind thoughts. The facts speak for themselves. I've been a Toastmaster now 7,868 days. Do the math, that's well over 20 years. Do you know how many times I've entered the International Speech Contest? Well over 20 times. Do you know how many times I've won the district level? Do you know how many times I've even shown up at district? 0. And the only reason I'm here is because I was the only competitor in the area contest. The clock almost beat me. I am a loser. Not that I haven't tried to win. In fact, I've come up with 3 orthogonal approaches to winning the speech contest. Would you like to hear them? Yes. Approach number 1. Influence the judges. There's a problem with that, though. Judges are anonymous. And it's considered bad form to say, are you a judge? Are you a judge? Are you a judge? But I've come up with a way around that prohibition. Okay, show of hands. How many of you are not a judge? But there's a problem with that, too. How many of you don't participate in shows of hands? Man. Not gonna work. Approach number 2. Influence the contestants. Let me give you an example. How many of you know Pat Rocky? Pat is a Toastmasters Toastmaster. The man's got style, he's got grace, and he's a fearsome competitor. Pat and I have this thing going on between us to see which one's going to be the first to win the district level contest. Well, a couple years ago, Pat swore off competing because of, quote unquote, the capricious nature of the judging. And me, I say, that's right, Pat, stop competing, stop competing. Oh, those nasty judges. But that's no good either, because first of all, you don't want to discourage a fellow Toastmaster. But more importantly, he's not the only formidable competitor in District 38. Can you say Aaron Beverly? So if I can't influence unknown judges, and I shouldn't influence known competitors, there's only one person left to influence. Me. So I made a study of contests. I watched what Pat did, what the world champs did. In fact, I got copies of the DVDs of the first, second, and third place winners of the International Speech Contest going back 20 years. Do the math, that's 60 speeches. And not wanting to want them to watch them all by myself, I got myself a venue. And I invited all the Toastmasters I knew to come along. Every Thursday night, we watched 2, 3, 4 speeches, and then did a round-robin evaluation. Me, I'm sitting at my laptop, writing down everything everybody said, what was good, what was bad. And we found out that all the winners had 3 things in common. Do you want to know what they are? Yes. I don't know if I want to tell you. I could be competing against you someday. No, I'm a Toastmaster, I'll tell you. Number 1, they all told vivid personal stories. For example, how they would lose contest after contest after contest. Second thing they would do is they would use humor. They'd sprinkle it throughout their speech, especially humor that would pick on themselves. For example, how they came up with cockamamie ideas for winning speech contests. And the third thing they all had in common is that there was some repeated word, phrase, or theme that would go through their entire speech that would give a backbone to the structure and make it strong. For example, saying, loser, loser, loser. For weeks, every Thursday Thursday night, we watched those videos week after week after week, until one week the impossible happened. Phone rings. It's Lance Miller, world champion of public speaking from 2005. Ken, this is Lance Miller. Listen, I'm in town on business. I hear you're doing this world champ thing. Would you like me to come by and address your group? I don't know, Lance. We still have a dozen videos to watch. No, of course we would run over. Can you imagine an intimate group, a world champ and maybe 15 of us? Doesn't get better than that. But even better, somebody had to drive him back and forth from the hotel. For a half an hour each way, I grilled the man. Nicely, of course. And I learned his 3 secrets to winning the world championship. No. I'll tell you. Number 1, tell vivid personal stories. Number 2, sprinkle humor throughout your speech, especially picking on yourself. And number 3, have some repeated word, phrase, or theme to give backbone to your structure. He validated what we were learning in our sessions. But you know, with all my grilling and all the questions, there was one question that Lance couldn't answer. Why? Why do we compete? Well, according to Toastmasters International, there's 2 main reasons. Number 1 is for we, the speakers, to showcase our skills in front of a large audience. Second reason is for you, the audience, to observe competent speakers in action. Yeah, right. Competent losers in action, more like it. No, that's the first thing Lance told me I had to unlearn. Just because I don't win a contest does not make me a loser. Because I've lost a lot more than contests these last 7,868 days. I've lost my fear of public speaking. I've lost my annoying tendency to ramble on and on and on and on. But most importantly, I have lost my fear of losing. Losing is not my shame, it's my pride. It's my mentor, it's my teacher. That's why I'm standing here again before you. So fellow Toastmasters, please, enjoy the rest of today's festivities, observe the competent speakers, and may the best Toastmaster lose.